We are Second Harvest. We're a 100% youth-led nonprofit based right here in Loudoun County with a focus on reducing food waste and food insecurity in our area. How do we do this? Well, every week we take unused food from 9 LCPS high schools and donate it to a local food bank, Loudoun Hunger League.
And together we started STAP. STAP, which stands for Senior Technology Assistance Program, is a project we created to help seniors all over Loudoun County with technology.
So some of the main reasons why we want to start this project in the first place is we want to help seniors easily use technology features, help them communicate through current apps, help them overcome anxiety and nervousness, and all in all, we want to help seniors age with independence.
This year for the Step Up Loudoun competition, I decided to continue my project from last year, focusing on the effects of eating disorders, commonly abbreviated as ED. And ED is defined as severe disturbances in people's eating behaviors and relates back to their thoughts and emotions. Examples of an ED are bulimia, anorexia, and binge eating. There are many others, but these are the 3 most common in America.
And we're part of Second Serving Foundation. At Second Serving, we're a 501c3 nonprofit where we look to contact these and connect with these restaurants, eateries, and supermarkets by gathering their surplus food and donating them towards banks and shelters. Also, our main motivating factor behind this is because the main problem that most people think is coming from food insecurity. Most people think that this problem stems from the lack of donations that are actually occurring globally. However, through our research, we've actually determined the main cause, the amount of waste that's occurring in the US.
Imagine stepping outside expecting fresh air, only to realize the air is not as clean as you thought. This is the harsh realities the residents of Loudoun County face every single day. What if there was a way to track air quality, to make more informed decisions on where to go and when based on our respiratory health? This is why we created Breathe Track.
And welcome to Risk. This is a presentation about PFAS in your sports watch bands. Let me explain. As you can see over here, a groundbreaking study was released by the University of Notre Dame in December of last year. Its key finding was that 9 out of 22 watch bands they tested contained elevated levels of PFAS, specifically PFHXA, in the fluoroelastomer of popular watch band manufacturers like Nike, Garmin, Fitbit, and Apple.
And we are Team Nades, presenting to you Limonades, the microplastic busters. Imagine taking a sip of water, eating your favorite meal, or simply breathing, and unknowingly consuming tiny plastic particles. Sounds alarming, right? But this is our reality. We live in a world filled with microplastics, tiny plastic particles that are everywhere, in our oceans, food, water, and even inside our bodies. And the shocking part, one of the biggest but often overlooked contributors is our clothing and laundry products.
And we are FreshGuard. FreshGuard is an initiative to prevent produce waste in our community, nationally and globally, through means of awareness as well as helping others manage their produce better. So let's dive into our main issue here, fresh produce waste. Did you know that 52 billion pounds of fresh produce is wasted in the United States every year? Economically, this weighs into about $218 billion. Mexico consumes this much as a whole annually, which is crazy to think about. And 42% of this waste happens at the consumer level.
And our project is
Financial Fortitude.
At Financial Fortitude, we teach you how to master your money and in turn, empower your future. So, I'm going to start off this presentation by saying that this project literally saves lives. And if you want to know more, I'm going to hand it over to Mia, and she's going to explain how.
All right, so judges, our team has thoroughly investigated the impact of financial ignorance. And we see that this is happening more in our younger generations.
And we are Computers for Cause. The main issue Computers for Cause aims to tackle is the digital divide. So you might be wondering, what is the digital divide? Well, essentially, the digital divide is the gap in technology resources between various socioeconomic classes. And this typically results in lower opportunities and outcomes for lower income individuals and communities.
Yes, so some of the effects of the digital divide are limited opportunities for school, limited communication access, and limited opportunities for job applications. So this issue is pretty widespread, with 1 in 5 students in Virginia lacking proper technology access, which is right here.
First place, taking home a grand total of $1,000. Makes sense. Financial Fortitude.